Today in the channel, let's discuss Iron Studios' Avengers Infinity War BDS art scale statue Iron Man.
It's nanotech. You like it?
Welcome everyone. If you're new here, thank you so much for checking out the channel. My name is Paul. I do statues, action figure reviews from DC, Star Wars, and Marvel just like this one. Alright, let's check out the box. Right in front of the box, we can see Iron Man Mark 50 with the Avengers Infinity War and Iron Man name below. At the side of the box, we can see a gorgeous picture of the whole figure. At the back of the box, we can see the Titan Battle diorama set with the Avengers Infinity War logo as well as the Iron Studio hashtag. And at the other side is just a continuation of the artwork from the front of the box. At the top of the box, we can see the Avengers Infinity War logo and below information on Iron Studios. Alright, let's crack this open. Alright, so let's talk about the concept for this figure a little bit. So this is a BDS art scale from Iron Studios, which means it's a 1/10 scale statue. It's made of polystone with probably a few plastic parts in there. It's based on the movie Infinity War, also based on the nanotech that Tony Stark used. It's actually the Mark 50. He is part of the Titan Battle diorama set and comes with a black base platform, same as the other Infinity War figures. He is in an attack mode position and some assembly is required. For example, there are switch outs for weapons or the base is actually not connected to the figure itself, so you need to assemble that a little bit. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the figure. Alright, so taking a closer look at the figure, let's start with the head sculpt. So I am really digging the head sculpt here. There are subtle textures there that you can see up close, and it really brings that figure to life. I am loving the colors here. I think it's a movie accurate. So I do dig that blues and the reds and the golds combination there, as well as those silvers at the side of his face. At the eyes, it is painted a little bit of a highlighted the blue there, same as the shoulders here and the arc reactor there. So I am loving that they used that. They did not use just a white paint there, so it does bring the figure to life. Those blue colors there are supposed to be lighting up, but of course at the 1/10 scale statue, it's gonna be difficult to have those lighting up. It's gonna drive the prices really high. So let's move on to the body. I am loving how this is sculpted. Remember, this is a nanotech, so it actually moves on Tony's body movements there, so it follows him how he moves. So it's actually contorted a little bit there in his torso. So I am loving how that turned out. The paint is just awesome. I mean, it looks a little bit of a die cast from afar. I think they used a car paint to get that shiny reds there. It is an awesome job by Iron Studios. So at the hands here, we can see there's a blue highlight there with his repulsor blaster, and the proportion of his fingers and hands and all is really good. So look at that. There's a lot of details there with the hands. So the body here, we do have a lot of textures and details. So there's a lot of lines there, the side of his body with those little arc reactors. So yeah, it is glowing in the movie, but again at 1/10 scale, it would drive the cost of the figure really high. So I am not complaining that it's not lighting up. So there's a lot of details. I'm loving that. So the paint, we do have a little bit of a highlights there. Yeah, I'm loving that. I'm loving the gray shade that they use here at his feet. So we do have those dirt there painted nicely. It doesn't look fake. It looks like dust settling on his foot there. So that's a really awesome job by Iron Studios. So his weapon here, this is the infamous weapon wherein Tony was supposed to stab Thanos, but we all know what happened there. So this is actually a switch out part. You can change that with a normal hand here, because on the left hand we can actually switch that with the crab blasters here. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's crab blaster. So just remove this one and attach this one. So because for me it's kind of ridiculous to have this crab blaster as well as the sword. I don't think it happened in the movie, so I'm not displaying him with both weapons. I do love the sword though. So at the base, we do see that this is based on the Titan planet. So the browns and the blacks, a little bit of white highlights there. It brings it to life. I am digging that. And the metallic beams here, there's a lot of details there. So some studs and all. So it looks like it was melted with high temperature. So that's awesome, awesomely sculpted piece of base here. I am digging that. So it is fairly high. So you need to consider the space when you are displaying this one. Alright, so focusing at the back here. I am loving the details as well here. Look at that. There's a lot of details there. Paint job is awesome. So these parts are not movable. Be careful of that. They are actually very, very fragile. So I do think a little bit of force can break them. So just be careful when handling those. This particular pieces are actually not connected to the figure, so you need to attach those. It is assisted by magnets, so that's a nice way to go. But they don't have any left and right, so just check out the pegs and which is fitting better, then that's where you put them. Yeah, so a lot of details there. Loving that. Hands here. Awesome. Alright, so let's check out a few comparison. Alright, so just for height comparison, so here is Iron Man along with Iron Spider here, a part of the Titan diorama set, as well as a few others like Black Widow, Captain America, and Thor from the Wakanda diorama set. Thanos here is part of the Titan diorama set. So as you guys can see from the image, the base is actually in line with the Iron Man and Iron Spider here. So that's a nicely done. Alright. So there you go. I do think this is a great statue to have in your collection, especially if you are a fan of the Avengers Infinity War or MCU in general. Or if you are a fan of an Iron Man figure or Tony Stark and all his suits. If you don't have enough space in your house, room, or office, the 1/10 scale is a way to go. Just remember though that this particular figure is a little bit taller than the usual 1/10 scale. I think the sculpt and the details are top-notch quality and the paint job is just great. It does look a little bit like a die cast from afar, and that is a great touch. You get the feeling that Iron Studio artists really cared for the character. The base, the details, and the paint job is just awesome. Specifically, the Titan rocks, the beams and the metal beams, the studs, and everything. I mean, I am loving the overall base on this one. It would really go great, especially with the rest of the Titan battle diorama. I highly recommend the statue. 9 out of 10 stars. So thank you so much for dropping by, and if you've reached this part of the video, please do hit that thumbs up. That would be awesome. Also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more figure unboxing and reviews. I try to release videos twice a week, so I hope you watch out for those. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell to get the latest updates from this channel. Again, thank you so much and see you guys soon. Go rebuild your passion.